Watch out, Mackie. It's a leprechaun. Either it wants your Lucky Charms or it's looking for Jennifer Aniston. And neither of those are good. I wonder where that key could be. Couldn't possibly be in this cupboard labeled key, could it? Wow, crazy. Who would have thought? Fun fact about this line. In the original version of the game, Mark was black. So this line makes Nanjo seem kind of mean in this version. But in the original, way worse. No. Oh god, I almost said yes. Let me be more clear then. Absolutely not. Go away, Brown. Where'd the school go? It's just fully gone. It's just a crater. If only there were an Alice Cooper song for the occasion. Oh my god, I almost did it again. I don't want ISA either. Man, I forgot how good the soundtrack to this game was. The first time I played it, I think I was too frustrated to appreciate it. But now that I know what's going on and I'm paying attention, I kinda wanna just stand here and listen to the music. That's good. That's good too. That's good. That's not great. Which one of you was keeping their poison fart gas in the cupboard? I remember that boss being harder, and I fought him with a full party last time. It's like the game gets easier when you adequately prepare for every possible situation. Something I may not have done in my first playthrough. Oh, that haircut beard combo is more evil than whatever shit Kandori has you doing. I don't like that. Jail, immediately. It feels wrong to walk around the school and not hear school days. Almost like I'm cheating on the game with itself. And just like that, we have our full party. Sorry to all those characters who I had to turn down. It's just very important that I get the edgy loser on my team as fast as possible. I mean, Brown can't fight demons with his fists, and no one else fights wearing a blazer and a tie with no shirt underneath, so Reiji just seems like the optimal choice. Remember what I said about how Mark used to be black and they didn't change the script? Yeah, it's not great sometimes. I hope you're all prepared for the stupidest battle across the entirety of Persona. It's Tesso. I'm sorry, weird mouse tank thing. You were too pure for this world. School Days is playing in the school again. All is right with the world. Except for all those demons outside, but I'll deal with those later. I really respect that Nanjo's main character trait in this game is just to be racist. A bold direction that I don't think they'll take for Persona 6. You know, I didn't want to kill the elder god living in the sewers. But these are the things that I must do to progress in this game. So I'm sorry, Mr. Sothoth Jr. Please don't tell your dad on me. See, you reeled me in with the cute girl, but then you killed my interest by saying I'd have to fight them. That's a real 1-2 punch. Kinda mean to do that to me, kid. What do we got over here? We got some sushi and some sort of show. And over here we got Jack Frost and Devil Summoner. That's cool. If only I could play that game in English. Hint, hint, Atlas. I kind of thought that the transition from suburban mall to underground temple would be more gradual. Silly me. Again with the racism. Persona 1, I try to defend you. Why are you like this? I forgot that there was a fight using only 2 party members. See, moments like this could be so good in a remake, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. That's for being racist. I mean, the guy you insulted is Japanese, so your insult doesn't really work, but it's the intention that matters. Almost every Persona game has a dialogue choice that dictates the ending. However, the other games tell you that your choice is important, and this game just doesn't. So if you answer these questions wrong, you can get the bad ending without even knowing what you did wrong. Thank you, Persona. You know what my favorite part of dungeon crawling is? Fumbling around in the dark and running into walls until I find a path. Or more enemies to fight. Ah, I got bonked. Whatever, I didn't need that health anyway. Let's try this one. You fool, I'm already at 1 health. Your trap means nothing to me. I already have egg on my face. More egg means nothing to me but an eventually larger omelet. Reiji and Kandori are brothers? What a twist. Real talk though, I didn't get Reiji on my team when I first played Persona 1, so when he shows up in 2 and mentions his brother Kandori, I was genuinely very confused. I really like the setting of a haunted house. I hope we get more weird themed dungeons in Persona 6, because I'd love to see a modern haunted house dungeon. Oh, this track is so good. Persona 1, you're so good sometimes. Why do you have to be so bad at other times? You're tearing me apart. Another thing that I like about Persona 1 and 2 is that you fight a lot of weird human enemies. Arguably, the lack of them makes it more special when you fight other people in 3 and 4 and 5, but I just like fighting regular people sometimes. I'm a big fan of Kandori in this game, because he does all this shit to become a god, and then when he has all the powers of a god, he realizes that being a god just kind of sucks. Bye, Kandori. See you in the next game. Oh, I mean, rest in peace, because he's totally dead. Nyarlathotep? I don't remember him being in this. Go back to your own game, I'll deal with you later. I completely forgot he had a second phase. Ignore my previous condolences, they mean nothing. There. Now he's totally 110% dead. Definitely not coming back in the sequels. I know people make fun of the "it was all a dream" way of explaining things in some media, but I actually really like the idea that the entire other world comes from the real world Maki's imagination. It's a cool idea. Before I get some comments saying that Kandori didn't die, how do you explain this? The text box doesn't lie. Yeah, eat shit, Nanjo. Friendship ended with Maki. Now Mark is my favorite character. Oh, that 2-person boss fight from earlier wasn't enough for you? Here, have an entire dungeon where it's just you and Maki. Thank you, game. That's definitely what I was asking for earlier. Whoa, I'm seeing double. 4 Naoyas. Also, just real talk, I love that you find Shadow Naoya just hanging out playing arcade games at the bottom of a cave. It's a very weird moment in an already weird game. Well, I did something I never did for this game. I did some grinding, and I went out and I got the ultimate personas. Because my first playthrough, I barely got to the end of the game. I was fighting tooth and nail for that final boss, and I hated it. So now I'm more knowledgeable, and I'm coming back with a vengeance. Alright, Pandora, I love your design, with the weird Mackie head coming out of your foreskin, and your theme rules, but it's time for you to go down. She's probably going to change her affinities at the beginning, or halfway through, so let's plan for that. Yeah! You idiot, you fell right into my trap. I'm the greatest tactician that ever lived. Eat shit, Pandora. I'm glad that I came back to this game. Initially it left a kind of sour taste in my mouth, but coming back to it, knowing more about the mechanics and how to use my party well, I can appreciate it more than I previously did. I don't love it, but I do like it, which is a serious improvement on how I previously felt.